Dozens of seniors are scrambling the best they can in Yukon tonight after a senior living facility abruptly closed its doors for flood repairs. Many of those residents not knowing where they'll be living even next week. Adam Snyder goes in their corner.
What happens then once they leave on Saturday? Some of the folks that don't have family.
I have no idea, and neither do they.
There's a mess brewing in Yukon that started with a burst pipe at the residence at Yukon Hills, a local senior living community, last Friday night.
They opened doors at the end of the building, and there's steps there, and water gushed out like a waterfall.
It just rained. Like everything inside the apartments.
Many seniors like Gail left to stay with family, while Kelton and 20 or so others were bused to the Avid Hotel. Selden Company manages this property and was paying to house the seniors while they cleaned up the mess. Kelton assumed for just a couple days, which then turned into a week.
My daughter told me to grab some clothes, so I got enough for like 4 days, and it's been more than that. So I've worn this shirt this is the third day.
The seniors waited for word from Selden until Thursday morning. Telling News 4, management informed them the facility wouldn't be open again for months, allowing folks to cancel their lease, but only giving them 2 weeks to remove their belongings. The residents at Yukon Hills buzzing with activity on Thursday, families scrambling to move their loved ones out. Deanna Bingham describing a dark and dangerous process.
The problem is, it's a 2-story apartment. No power, there's elevators, and we're talking senior citizens. So there's no assistance being offered.
Complicating matters more, seniors we spoke with at Avid say they were told their paid stay at the hotel would end Saturday, left with no clue what happens next.
And as far as I know, they are the lost souls who don't have somewhere to go.
You have ones that are in wheelchairs. Some of them do struggle with slight cases of dementia.
Call me back.
Kelton is one of the lucky ones with family nearby and renter's insurance, waiting on hold with an agent when we happen to meet.
How much of a pain has all this been, though?
Oh my goodness. It's been one of the stressful things that ever happened to me.
We spoke with an employee at the residence who pointed us back toward Selden Company. Selden told our team they have been working with housing departments, the Red Cross, and more on providing hotel rooms and coordinating meals, while working with several agencies to determine the next steps in project restoration. They sent a statement that said after the construction is completed, quote, each resident will have their opportunity to return to their home. But that could be months away. And folks we met with say finding affordable senior living on short notice is almost impossible.
It seems very hard to find a place to stay right now, to move. I'm going to just keep trying and plugging at it and see what I can come up with.
I think it's sad. I think that the apartment complex needs to step up.
Now, thankfully, there are a lot of organizations that are looking to help here. However, exactly how they can help is sort of a mystery. So certainly a lot going on with this story. We'll be sure to check back. I'm Adam Snyder in your corner.
All right, Adam, we'll look for your update. The complex is owned by Overland Property Group. Overland tells News 4 no senior will be left without a place to go, and they will be working with the residents on an individual basis. They're also working with several agencies to try to find help and figure out their next steps.